Hello, everybody. This is Color Carpet Time. So, we are continuing to talk and explore and learn all about animals, right? I have a question for you to start this Color Carpet Time day off with, and it's about alligators. Now, we've talked about alligators, we read a couple stories, right? One real, one not real. Um, but alligators will hide, sometimes in the grass or in the water, and sometimes you can just see their eyes. Why would an alligator hide? Why would an alligator hide? Well, what would be the reason for a big, strong, kind of scary looking alligator with those big teeth to hide? Gunga, hey, how are you, buddy? So glad you're here. I'm going to ask you something about alligators. Yeah, go right ahead. We're wondering why alligators hide. Maybe they're playing hide and seek and they're the best at it. Playing hide and seek. Do you think that's why, boys and girls? That's not a bad idea. I wonder if there's something else. Well, boys and girls, if you come up with an idea, write it down. Write it down somewhere on your homework. Why do you think alligators might hide? I wonder if anybody's going to agree with you and say it's hide and seek. Well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, yes, we will. Well, Gonga, you want to join us today? Sure, I'd love to. Boys and girls, can Gonga sit with you guys? All right, very cool. Excuse me, everybody. All right, Gonga. So glad he's back. I'm so glad we found him. All right, we're going to add some final sounds today. We're going to add some final sounds. Now, I know we started today off a little bit different. Normally, I say this is color carpet time, that time of day. We get to gather around the big color carpet. And we get to practice letters and sounds and the words they make, but I'm not going to say that today. What we're going to do is start off with adding final sounds to words. So I'm going to give you a word, we're going to add a final sound. So you're not going to take anything away, you're just going to add today. So, box. Add is to the end. Box is. Boxes. Boxes. Very good. All right, how about duck? Add s to the end. Ducks. Good. How about cub? Add z to the end. What do you get? Cubs. How about rock? Add s to the end. What do we get? Rocks. And let's do mop. And add s to the end. And what do you get? Mops. Very nice. So, what we've been talking about is plurals. And that's what we just did there. We made those words into plurals. Now, we added different things at the end to make them plural. Some words you add just an S. Other words you add an ES. And lastly, what's the other one? IES. Right? So we have these different ways of making words plural. Now, let's take a look at some examples like this. There's an ape. There's more than one. There's apes. We might have a class, but if another class comes in, then we have class is. We add that ES. It kind of sounds like a Z, doesn't it? And if we have a pony, and then we get more than one, we have ponies, and that's the IES. And now this can be confusing. Why does this one just have an S? Why does this have an ES? And why does this have an IES? But the more practice we have, the easier it will get to recognize which one to use. Okay? I know it might be confusing right now, but we'll get there. All right. So let's see. Cage. Cages. There we go. And 6. What if I have 2, then I have 6s? Or maybe over here, I know, like puppy. I have a puppy. Normally a puppy has a Y, but then when it becomes more than one, when we have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 600 puppies, it changes to an IES. Puppy. That is some examples of our endings. Please be looking for plural words that end with S ES or IES. Now, you did send in some words that are Y. Remember, the Y sounds that we're looking for are Ys that sound like I or sound like E. Now, of course, I'm not going to put every single word that you guys found on here, but I'm going to do my best to give a good number from each of you, okay? I don't want to make this video too long. All right, so Anara was eating at Denny's, and she sent that in. Denny's. Then E has that E sound, right? Also sent in happy because she was probably happy she was eating at Denny's. E. Very good. And then sent in style. Style. So this Y sounds like an I. Thank you, Anara. Dylan sent in lady. Lady makes the E sound. And try makes the I sound. And sly also makes the I sound. Sly, try. Good. All right. Emma sent in a couple Y words like yo-yo and yes and yesterday. There we go. Yesterday. Thank you. And Eva sent in sky. That Y makes the I sound. And try. Y makes the I sound. And 50. And that Y, 50, makes that E sound. 50. Very good. So thank you very much to Anara, Emma, Dylan, Eva, and keep them coming, boys and girls. Keep them coming so I can give you credit. Write it down. Say how awesome a job you did. All right? All right. Keep that work coming in, boys and girls. I'm very happy to share it with everyone. Give everybody else ideas, too. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to find which word, the right Y sound or the right IES or ES or S ending. So it gives other people ideas. It's like you're the teacher. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. All right. So let's talk real quick about this story from our Bodies and Fins and Stripes. And this story is our second one. It is going to start on page 16. Right, page 16. It's called Male Animals. Male animals. And so male is the boy or the man, right? So we're going to talk about male animals. This is by Kelsey Bruce. Here's a peacock. And this is the male with all those fancy feathers. Here's the female with some babies. Animal babies are cute. Their mom is a female. Their dad is a male. The male and female do not always look like each other. Can you tell which animals are male? These are lions. Which one is the male? The male lion is the one with the mane. The mane makes the lion look very big. And the mane is this stuff that looks like this is hair, right? The shaggy hair, kind of like mine right now. All right. These are apes. Which is the male? The male ape is the big one. Most male apes are too big to move through trees, but females can. These are ducks. Which is the male? The male duck is the one with all the colors. The female duck might blend in with the pond, but you can see the male duck because of his colors. Frogs hatch masses of eggs. This frog is sitting on eggs. Is it male or female? Which one sits on the eggs? It's a male. His job is to sit on the eggs so they don't get dirty. When they hatch, the babies ride on his back. If you look real close, see these little things? Those are the babies. It's pretty cool, huh? So, did you find any words that were plural that ended with S, ES, or IES? Did you write them down? Send them in. All right, send them in. Let's take a quick look at some. Becomes apes, right? We have here fox becomes foxes, and puppy becomes puppies. There's a couple ideas there. A couple ideas for you. Okay, let's get to some work for today. So remember to be sending in those Y words, those plurals with S, ES, or IES. Keep those coming in, okay? We also have here, page 5.23 in our handy dandy orange workbook is work with plurals. So you're going to make this word, it's right above it, make it a plural. Which ending do you need to use, all right? Make it a plural. Also, we are going to do another page from our spelling packet. It's this one, the paint. The paint. We're going to answer these questions after reading the paint. Then do some coloring on the back page, right? Also, you know what? We haven't done our sight words. We haven't done our sight words. What are we doing? Mrs. Duck is practicing all day, every day, all the time, every time. We need to practice too. So let's get this done right before we say goodbye. Here we go, boys and girls. Here are our sight words for our Friday Mrs. Duck sight word challenge. Here we go. Called. Who? Am. It's. Now. Okay, keep practicing those. Make your own if you'd like, so you can practice anytime, maybe on a car ride or something. Before we go, I'm going to read this just in case, okay? Read this to help out. Paige loves to paint pictures. She got a new set of paints in the mail. She painted many pictures. With the pink paint, she painted a brain. With the blue paint, she painted rain. With the yellow paint, she painted a big sail. With the brown paint, she painted a big snail. The paint dripped. Oh no, said Paige. I got a big stain on my shirt. Okay, here's the question. Where did Paige get the paint? Number 2, what did she paint with the color pink? What did she paint with the color pink? Finally, what got stained by the paint? What got stained by the paint? All right, after you answer all those questions, have fun with our color by word page. All right. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me. Thank you, Gunga, for coming by. Thank you for working so hard. See you very soon. Bye-bye.